So this video is to go over some of the basics of estimating. All right. So what I'm about to teach you is what I learned from a large multinational corporation that I was working back in the very beginning of my career. And this is how they taught me, and I will give you those secrets, some of that insider knowledge. Uh, if you can get yourself a set of blueprints or just look up blueprints online, the basic thing that they had me do was go through and just do counts of different things. They specifically were self storage, so it was counting doors for self storage and getting lengths, measurements, but mostly just counts. And you start there. Honestly, I mean, you can start digitally, and that's probably what I would lean to. But just starting with paper kind of makes you get the gist of what you're doing, and you can mess up, I guess, quickly and be corrected quickly with just writing on the same medium versus someone having to, I guess, just print out what they did digitally on some, you know, software that you would do takeoffs for. But you'd start by doing something simple like that, whether it's doors, windows, let's say other counts, maybe fixtures, something like that that you can count on a set of plans and try and use a schedule to match the name of the product to how many the schedule says that there'll be, or just know that you have the right product and what it's called and what its call out is, because normally there'll be a like CHW in a schedule, and right beside that it'll be CHW may stand for, I don't know, some cabinetry or something like that, right? And or millwork basically for an office. And so it'll tell you what that millwork piece is actually called whenever you go to a Home Depot and see what it is. It'll be like, master night cabinetry or something like that. And that's how you'll know what it is. But whenever it's called out on the plans, everything has to be so small and put into such a small area to where you can't just write out a full name for a certain piece on the plans. So getting certain counts correct, maybe going into measurement, but I didn't have to do that much, at least by hand, because it takes special material, like special tools to do that. So you need to be able to convert how far you roll the tool, which is what they'll use, like a certain wheel, to the scale of what it means in real life on the plans, and then you'll be able to get that conversion whenever you roll it across and get a certain measurement for whatever it is. But I'd start there. I'd start learning about just reading through plans, flipping through them, kind of acquainting yourself with what keynotes are, how details work, how the pages work, how the summary of all of the pages and kind of how you read through all of those things. Specifications and stuff like that would probably be more advanced and wouldn't be necessarily a beginner level task to get into. But that's the way that I would go. And other than that, looking into whatever discipline that you plan on estimating, because more than likely you're not going to start with a general contractor. If you're estimating, more than likely you will be starting with a subcontractor, and they normally will specialize in one or a few handful of different tasks that you'll have to estimate for. And then also start to kind of learn how labor is factored and labor is priced out, and what that even means. Who would you even talk to about that? Normally, it'll be a project manager. If you aren't also the project manager, which is what I've been in the past, and even then, there was someone there that was normally specifically a project manager who I could ask questions to, but you start asking them about labor so you can get an idea of how long things cost or how long things take because each person is paid a certain amount and then you have to account for that on your estimate of how long it'll take and what is our cut above what they're already paid out. And then of course that kind of leads into knowing about specifications like Davis Bacon wages and other things that you'd find in the specifications. But like I said, that gets more advanced. So just checking out blueprints, trying to get basic counts and seeing if other people agree with what your counts are, and beginning to understand the plans, be able to read them, look at them, know what they are saying and how things are organized, and kind of going from that early start is where I would start in my basic understanding of this career field, estimating. And then, of course, things will quickly become way more advanced. The more that you know, the more that you'll be given to do and to understand. And after this point, I mean, you can you'd move into like a senior position and then possibly run the pre-construction or construction department, which would be over all the estimators and kind of keep going from there. But this is just the head or the early part of your career, the earliest part of your career. Now you're armed with the basics. Yeah. If you would like to know more, learn more directly from me, check the link in the description. It actually helps this channel to like, subscribe, and share the videos. And I can reach out to more people like yourself who want to learn more about this topic, who are interested in making a bag and doing it pretty reasonably. Yeah. Catch you guys on the next one.